Happy Friday, everybody. Looks like we're out of Snowmageddon 2. Wasn't as bad as last time. But it's going to be 50 degrees next week. Don't let that fake you out. It's a fake spring. It's not here yet. But anyways, I got quite a few things that we learned over the last week. First of all, let's talk about tax fraud. So Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came out with some new rules recently. It was kind of an emergency rules that tax returns are now being more scrutinized. Tax fraud is now the number one, other than occupancy fraud, of fraudulent stuff that they're seeing on files. So a lot of lenders are allowing the borrower to get their tax returns and then also getting their tax transcripts online. Some lenders require to get tax transcripts, which takes forever. So just FYI, if you're starting to see a little bit more pushback on tax returns. Next, I learned last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, uranium. There is actually quite a bit of uranium in their water around here. So I got informed by a real estate agent, and then I kind of did a little bit of digging on this, and it is recommended that not only do you, when you test a well, you get the standard nitrate, nitrites, and biologics, and I've always recommended that you get the arsenic test too, but now you may want to get the uranium on there. Just FYI on that one there. We just learned last week that on December 6th, Fannie and Freddie both updated their rules on leasehold properties. So not fee simple properties, but leasehold properties. And the leasehold agreements and deeds and stuff, we actually went around and around with Freddie Mac over the last week on a leasehold property in Napa. Everything worked out great. We were able to get the proper documentation from their attorneys. But just FYI, there are some updated rules on leasehold properties. With that, rates really looked great for the prior 4 weeks, 4, 5, 6 weeks. They have kind of pulled back a little bit. We had unemployment numbers come out today, or actually yesterday, and then we had personal consumption expenditure come out. So rates are kind of really flat, around in the mid sixes or so. Just waiting for that next step down to the 5.5s. Hey, with that, thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Go Broncos.